What up, what up, what up, everybody? What's going on? See, we got Larry Young in the building, Jacob Johnson, Troy Lynch. Don't ride dirty. I see you. What's going on, everybody? I'll give it a few more people to hop in. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody been touching some paint, making a little money out there. Yeah, we had some storms. We had some storms yesterday. It was windy today. I still was able to get a job done. Um, but you know how it is. Like the first couple of weeks in March and then in April, you get all those showers and all that. That bad weather. And then you get like another week or so, another couple of days of some cold weather. And then same thing every year. Yeah, I'm trying to check the weather for tomorrow. I got some appointments for tomorrow. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling that wind. Anytime the wind is above like 10 miles an hour, yeah, I don't be feeling that. Yep. The winds right now is 11 miles an hour where I'm at. And then tomorrow it's gonna be the same thing. Wind's gonna be 10 to 15 miles an hour. Yeah, I can't stand that. I can't wait till those winds die down. But if it ain't raining, I'm gonna get out there and get it. I ain't gonna worry about it. All right, let's get into it. Hold on for a second. Let me. Oh. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Damn, 27 mile per hour winds. Dang. What's going on, Callis? Callis Auto Detail, I see you. Yeah, man. That's crazy. 27 mile per hours. Man, I wouldn't even like to even go outside in that type of weather. You can't get nothing done. All your stuff just be blowing around. But let's get into it. Y'all see the title. Soccer Mom Sarah. Got 14 people in the building. Get my likes up. But Soccer Mom Sarah. Soccer Mom Sarah is like one of the most important people in mobile detailing. Soccer Mom Sarah will actually keep your business afloat and keep money in your pockets. I've made most of my money from detailing off soccer moms. Soccer moms don't care about paint correction, waxing, polishing, engines. They want you to focus on that interior. Trust me, there are money to be made with soccer moms. But soccer moms, again, soccer moms to keep money in your pocket. Soccer moms have a huge network. And soccer moms they're mainly about cleaning the inside of their vehicle. They don't really care about detailing. They don't care about paint correction and all that nonsense. They don't care about what chemicals you use or whatever it is. All they want is those gummy bears out of the cup holders, goldfish off the floors, French fries on the floors. They don't care about none of that. And soccer mom Sarah is going to keep you. The kids is actually, it's really not the soccer moms. It's the kids. Because them kids are going to destroy those cars. Soccer mom Sarah is very, very busy. She may work a job. Soccer moms are usually married, may or may not have a job. But the kids are their first priority. They may have anywhere from 3 to 5 kids, and everything is about the kids. They taking this one child to ballet recital, and this one child to soccer practice, this other child to baseball, football, or whatever. Sometimes they carpool, and kids that are dirty or that are eating are constantly getting in and out that vehicle on a daily basis. That is her daily driver car. She drives that car to work, and she drives that car to all their doctor's appointments, her doctor's appointments, the kids' doctor's appointments. She's doing all of that in that one vehicle. Those kids are in that vehicle a lot, and they are destroying that vehicle. Yes, they just want the basics, but they'll pay top dollar for the basics. You won't have to even, the biggest thing you're going to have to do is shampoo and extract carpets. One soccer mom leads to the next. Exactly. One soccer mom leads to the next. They network with other moms. The good word of mouth from business. Living witness. Exactly. I'm telling you, they are the best They are the best customers, and they have the best network. The soccer moms will be your best customer and your best advertiser. She will put the word out, especially when you do a good job. And if you do a great job and she see that you have no problems dealing with a trash vehicle, she will have no problems breaking bread with you. And she will tell other soccer moms in her network about you. And you I'm telling you, you're gonna get paid. Most of them drive the smallest cars I see them in is maybe, or the smallest SUVs I see them in is maybe an Acura, like an Acura MDX is probably the smallest car you'll see them in, or like a Honda Pilot or something like that. Everything else is going to be Tahoes, Suburbans, Toyota Siennas, Honda Odysseys, Dodge Caravans, those type of vehicles. Right? So if you by chance ever get a chance to meet soccer mom Sarah, make sure you impress her. Make sure that you do your best on that vehicle. Give her business cards. Make sure you follow her on Facebook, any social media platform that she's on. Take before and after pictures if she's not too embarrassed on how the car looks. But if she has a network of soccer moms, she may not be too embarrassed because everybody will understand with all those children, the car is going to get pretty messy. And you get the chance to showcase your work to other people in that network. And when the word gets out, I mean, you could charge $150 and up on those type of interiors, just for the interior. And most of the time, they're going to say, why not? Just do the outside, to do the whole thing. A lot of them may do an interior detail with the wash or full detail. They don't want no basic wash. They don't want no car wash. They want you to get the cup holders in between the seats, under the back seats. They want you to, steam, get the gum, the stickers, the crayons that was left from the kids meal at Ruby Tuesdays or Chili's or Applebee's. They want all that stuff out of their car. Exactly. That's what they drive. Suburbans, Tahoes. I mean, they drive big cars. Like and the cars that they have, they may not be all fancy, but those cars are pretty expensive. Tahoes can run almost close to 100,000. I mean, Suburbans can almost run close to 100,000. GMC Suburbans, or I guess no, they changed it to the GMC Yukon XL is what they changed the Suburban to. Because GMC used to make a Suburban too, but they changed it to Yukon XL. Those I know at least 100,000. So best believe if they got all them kids, they got enough money. And they do not mind paying that because she's not going to get out there and clean that car. She doesn't have time. Her husband doesn't have time. So, I mean, you will be God's gift to her. I mean, she will give you a pep rally after you finish that vehicle. For real. Now, the thing is that you got to find out where she lives and where she works. That's what you want to find out. You want to find out where she lives. Soccer mom Sarah does not live in a low income area. She don't live in a low income area. You won't find her there. You won't find soccer mom Sarah there. She's gonna live in a upper middle class to upper, high income area. For them to have that many kids, the husband has to be at least making $250,000 a year to have that many kids, or even more. That's a lot of kids. He might be making more than that. I say minimum 250. My numbers could be off because that's a lot of kids. 3 to 5, that's gonna take a lot. She's gonna have a nice house, and that's where you're gonna find it. So you got to try to find out where she works and where she lives so you can know how to advertise to soccer mom Sarah. Now, hold on. Exactly. 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 You can offer things like baby seat cleaning. You can offer things like baby seat cleaning. A lot of people, they don't know this, and you can tell by the people that's out there getting it in and day out. You can tell because the things that I'm hearing, the things that I'm seeing in the comment section, you can tell who's out there in the trenches getting it in. I mean, baby seats, those baby seats be filthy. And usually when people clean out cars, they move the baby seats out the way, they clean the car, and they put the baby seats back in there full of chips and goldfish and Cheerios and all types of stuff, and it just messed the vehicle back up again. Exactly. And the thing is too, the husbands, you're right. The husbands don't have the time, and when soccer mom Sarah starts, you know, starts complaining and she starts talking about it, all he wants her to do is to stop talking. He wants to get it done and get her out of his hair. So he's going to he's going to pay whatever he can, especially what's going on, Roulders, especially if it's a reasonable price. If it's a reasonable price, let's say anywhere from 150 to 250, or if you're doing a full, that's for the interior detail. If you're doing a full detail, anywhere from like 250 to 350, and I mean he's gonna be like, you know what, it's worth it. I'll give him that because you know what, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to take it nowhere. Appreciate this. I see reliable K9 training. Appreciate the super chat. Um, so he doesn't care like how he doesn't care how much it's gonna cost because he doesn't want to deal with it. He doesn't want to go to the car wash or to a detail shop and drop it off and then have to make arrangements to pick the car up and drop his wife off and all that type of stuff. He don't want to deal with that. All he wants is that car done. So if you're gonna pay, if all he's got to do is pay a couple of dollars, and you get your car clean, I mean he gets his car clean, he's happy. She's happy. He's happy. Actually, she'll be so happy, and he'll get so many brownie points for getting you to come out there and do it. I have husbands call me all the time for their wife's vehicles. And sometimes I have the wife call. And I mean, one of my first details was a Honda Odyssey. And the thing is, learn these vans. Dodge Caravans, Honda Odysseys, Toyota Siennas. There's other ones out there, but those are the ones that stick out to me. Learn your Suburbans. Learn your Yukons. Learn your Tahoes. Learn those vehicles. The seats flip over. Some of the seats, you push a button and they lay down. Or you can push a button, they come back up. Honda Odysseys and Toyota Siennas, I think the middle row, the two seats in the middle come out. The back seat flips out and tucks in and turns into the trunk area. So you want to learn this. So you got to find, it's a lot of hiding spots, and you want to be able to find them to give the person the best service, because they're gonna go back and look and they'll be like, wow, he even cleaned this, he even cleaned that, because they're gonna forget the hiding spots too. They know that they're there, but they're gonna forget about it. But when they start looking in the vehicle and they start flipping stuff over, start looking, be like, wow, he cleaned everything. And those one of the things I was lacking when I first started. When I first started, I realized that, wow, I didn't know these seats do this. I didn't know these seats came out. Also realized that on the, is it the Odyssey or is it the Toyota Sienna? I'm not sure. But matter of fact, it's both of them. The doors slide, slide open and, slide shut. Well, to clean that door panel of the sliding door, you're going to have to get in from the opposite side and close that door to clean it. Don't forget about that. All that type of stuff. Exactly. I see you, Troy Lynch. They are trashed a lot of the times. They take extra time, but they pay very well. My soccer moms hit me up all the time. See, the thing is that y'all got to know where the market is, where the money is, and go there. I had a guy. He's a member of the New Wave. He on one of my videos, he messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, you should do a video on. You should do a video or a series of videos on explaining, why details cost so much and why they take so long and why you have to have an appointment and all of that." And I was just thinking to myself, like, I was reading that and I was just like, I didn't see the need to make a video like that, because the people that want your services, that need your services, and that's going to pay top dollar, you would never have to explain to them that it's going to take a long time. You're never going to have to explain to them that it's going to cost a lot. You don't have to explain to them, why you have to have an appointment. And I'm just listening to that and I'm just like, wow, like some people just don't get it. This service is a convenience. And people that are serious people and that take you serious and you take them seriously, they will not play around with you like that. These soccer moms, the type of vehicles that the type of vehicles that they have and the way they use their vehicles, they get very dirty. And they want those vehicles clean. They don't have time. Nissan Quest, exactly. I knew I was forgetting some. It's some more out there. But they're not going to waste time with little trivial things like how much is it or do I need an appointment? I mean, these are the things that they already know. If I have to come up with some literature or anything to show to my potential customers or my customers to show why I run my business the way I do, then that's not the customer that I want. I don't want those type of customers. I want customers like Soccer Mom Sarah. Soccer Mom Sarah will keep you in the game. Soccer Mom Sarah, I'm talking about you will call them up. Yo, I want your most expensive package. I've had them tell me this. I want your most expensive package. The car is horrible. You get up in there, you look up, it's coke stains in the ceiling, sticky stuff in the cup holder. The little spot where the little spot in the door that you grab to close it is crayons and juice and food all up in there. It's French fries under the seat. It's a leftover hamburger under the other seat. Like, come on, man, it's trash, and she know it. And then now it got a smell. Somebody left, a bottle of milk way in the back that they didn't see. The car, it has a bad smell, and she's driving it every day, and she's like, I can't take this anymore. And she doesn't care how much it costs, as long as it's within reason. They have, as long as within reason. You can't come in there and tell them, yo, it's gonna be $6,000, of course. But it's got to be in reason. She don't care about the price, so you don't have to sit there and explain. And I'm trying to give y'all this game so y'all can know how to get out here and approach these people and who to target and who got the money and who wants to pay. I'ma say it again. Stop going. If you're broke and you don't have any money and you trying to make some money, the last people you're gonna go to is the people that you live around. They don't have any money either. So I'm telling you guys, soccer mom Sarah, she is the one. I'm telling you. She will keep you in business. And if you get you about 10 or 15 soccer moms lined up, they'll just be going in rotation. Constant rotation, constant rotation, constant rotation. Every three to 4 months, them cars are going to be trashed again. And here's the thing. Don't get too crazy with the detail either. Get the car good and clean, but don't get too crazy with it. You know why? Because the day you clean that car, if let's say if you go there at 9 o'clock in the morning and you clean that car, and say you get done about 11 or 12, you get done with the whole car, it was trashed. As soon as you leave, those kids are jumping right in that car, and the hour after you left, they're going to start trashing that car again. You understand what I'm saying? Which is a good thing, because that means she's going to have to call you back. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to offer things like protection packages, like interior guards or Scotch guard or, something like that. You want to offer her packages like that so the car can be protected. So the next time you touch that car, it's easier to clean because she's calling you again. When you do a soccer mom's car for the first time, make sure you get her phone number. Make sure you save her phone number, her address, and everything in your phone. Become friends with her on Facebook. Make sure you leave business cards in that car. That way, she won't forget you and you won't forget her. In about 3 months, 2 to 3 months, you just send out a text message to all your customers, including the soccer moms, and say, hey, I detailed your vehicles. I detailed your vehicles a few months ago. I hope your vehicles are doing fine. If you need them detailed again, don't be afraid to call. Just reaching out. You might have lost my number. I'm still available. That's it. That's it. And you'll be surprised how that recurring customers just keep coming back. They just on a rotation, still calling you. That's what you want. But those are the type of customers. There are many more customers, and we'll talk about that at some point. But there are a lot of customers out there that you want to target. And soccer moms are one of them. My coworker is cheap. Asked how much to clean his SUV, and he complained. So said he could do it himself. A lot of people don't get it. Right. And a lot of people don't get it, but that's the thing. You're not concerned with a lot of people. You don't even want a lot of people. You'll be surprised. Just think about it. All right. There's always a group of people that's going to complain about your prices. When I was at $20, I really had no problems about prices. I went up to 25. When I went up to 25, people said, I know somebody that can do it for 20. They complained about 25. When I went up to $30, they complained at $30. When I went up to $40, 35, 40, they complained all the way up. When I went up $5, they started complaining about the prices were too high. So I could care less about someone saying my prices are too high. I had a guy, I was detailing the car, one of my old lawn care customers. I don't do her yard anymore, but her husband contacted me. I didn't know that was her husband. I only met him one time, but he called me on the phone. I assumed that it was someone who just found me on the internet. So he gave me the address, time. I show up. When I knock on the door, she comes to the door. I'm like, oh, I hadn't seen her about a year. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she had a nice little car or whatever. Brand new, like a Volvo SUV. I pipe it out, do my thing to it. A nice little standard detail. As I'm doing the detail, a guy next door came to me, asked me for a card. I gave him his card. He looked down. He looked at the prices. He jumped. He did like this. I don't care. Another guy was walking down the street, and this is in a somewhat nice area. Houses maybe like 180,000, and I'm in Mississippi, so $180,000 house is a nice house here. So another guy came walking, and he was like, "Yo, how much? How much you charging for that car? How much?" I said, "Oh, this one right here is about 120," and he was like, no, it was 130. I said about 130. And he was like, oh, that's too high. That's too high. I'm like, I understand. I said, you want a card? He was like, no, that's too high. I was like, okay, I understand. And I went on about my business. You don't want every customer, but you want soccer moms. You want doctors. You want executives. You want lawyers. These are the people that don't have time to clean their cars, and they make money. They in the 6-figure range. They make a minimum of 6 figures. They in the 6-figure range, so they don't mind paying $100 for a standard. They don't mind paying $200 for a full. They don't mind paying $300 for a super full detail. They don't care. They'll pay it with no problem. Especially if they got to go out. You got to understand, these guys are always on the move. They go from the courtroom. I said the courtroom. They go from the boardroom to home. To parties, to the golf course, night out with the family, night out with the wife. So just imagine if his car is trashed and he has a date with a hot secretary at his job, and he's looking at his car and he's like, yo, he's really trying to impress this woman, and he drives a BMW, 750. That's over $100,000 vehicle. If he don't have time to clean it up, he's gonna hop on Google. He's gonna search. He's gonna look somebody for some good reviews. He's gonna call. He's gonna book a service. He's gonna look and say, okay, my car doesn't need shampoo. It doesn't need this. Boom, let me get this standard detail. He's gonna pay, $100+ and it's gonna probably take you an hour or so. You're gonna knock it out, and he's gonna be able to press the lady that he's taking out. They're always on the go. Nurses working 16-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts. All they doing, and when they have a night off, they're going to hang out with their friends. They're gonna get with their husbands, their wives, or whatever. They're finna go out. They're not gonna deal with the kids. They're not for to spend their weekend waking up early in the morning cleaning their vehicle. They're gonna pay somebody to do it. Those are the people that you're looking for. They're always at work. Exactly. That's right, Kevin. They always at work. They don't have time. And when they're not at work, they're dealing with other important things. They're not sitting at home. They're not going to sit at home and wash their car. They're not going to do that. They're going to try to get somebody else to do it, or they're going to go to a car wash. And some of these people don't even know mobile detailing exists. That's why when you're somewhere washing somebody's car, when you're in the neighborhood and they drive by and they see you, that's why they stop and ask you how much. Because they're looking at that like, wow, that's a good idea. I don't even have to leave my house. You see how everything's going. You got Grubhub, mobile nail salons, mobile barbers, mobile pet grooming. I mean, everybody wants the service brought to them. Everybody wants to, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, everything went up for you guys during COVID. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys made more money during last year's COVID, the pandemic, because nobody wanted to go anywhere. Nobody wanted to, be around people. So your service was right up their alley. They don't even have to. They can leave the money in the car, leave the keys in the car. They don't have to touch anything. They don't have to talk to you. Just book an appointment on your website or call you up or book it on Facebook. You pull up, you knock the car out, and you're on your way, and you with cash in hand. It ain't nothing like it. That's what this world is turning into, bringing the service to the customers. Exactly. I see you. $600 and up. And let me tell y'all something about these prices. I remember when I first started going live, and Tollies and G-Works and Sporties and everybody would tell me about these prices. And I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, people are paying that. I remember writing it off. As, well, y'all in, Virginia, or y'all in Jersey, or you're in New York, or you're in California. So you can charge those type of prices because those high income areas. That's what I thought. But the prices, now that I'm paying, now, I used to think that people would make prices up, would say, "Oh, I charge this, I charge that." But now I'm starting to see that, it's true. You can actually charge what you want. You can actually charge what you want in this industry. The thing is, you have to make it make sense to the customer, and you have to find a demographic that can afford that price. But you got to make it make sense to the customer. Like what I've seen over the years, because some people I've had the opportunity to work beside them, and I will see them collect this money. I will see them tell the customer the price, and the customer pays it with no problem. It took me about a year to realize that, this is not a game. Like, this is really real. I remember charging $20 and telling myself that I'm going to go up. But when I said I was going to go up, I didn't think that I would be 5 times more for the same package. I didn't think that I would get to that point. I didn't think that, like, the last thing on my mind, I thought the most I would get for like a basic detail, a standard detail, was like maybe $50. I thought that's the most I could ever charge, because I did not know that people will pay that. I didn't know that I can get that type of money. I didn't know it. And it took a while, for me to see it. I remember when I went and worked with Sporties, the first time I went up there, 2019, August of 2019, when I went up there, we worked together for 3 days. And I would see him do these cars, and I'm looking at what we're doing, and I'm like, I'm doing the same thing. The only thing that I'm not doing is I'm not doing I'm not claying, I'm not waxing. And well, at the time I was, but when he would explain his packages to me, and I would see the prices, and I would look at what it all included, it was like maybe 3 or 4 things that he was doing that I wasn't doing in my packages, but he was charging so much more. And I was thinking to myself, I can do all of that, but I never knew that I can make this type of money in detailing when I started. I just looked at it as car washing. I can make, a couple of bucks here or there, and I was happy with that. And then now that I look back on it, I do, you can, for you to make $100, you have to wash like 4 or 5 vehicles to make $100 at that low price. But now you're doing one vehicle for that price, or like Rowders is saying, he got people paying 600, on one vehicle, and that can happen. You can do it. It's possible. I don't care what price somebody throws out there. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, because somebody somewhere is doing something like that. Now I don't know what all it includes and what they will do and how they will make it make sense, but I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I'm not. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, because it's very possible. But you want to get in this game and you want to get your feet wet and you want to, you want to sharpen your sword and you want to get good at what you do, you want to target those type of people. You want to target soccer moms, because those cars will be so nasty. Anything you can think of, ink stains, uh, juice stains, coffee stains, ink stains. I mean, all types of stuff. You'll get in one car. You'll get a lot of learning, a lot of training on those vehicles. I mean, because when you do those type of vehicles, everything you have, you're gonna have to use extractor, steamers, things like that. You're gonna have to use all that. So you know, you want to get your feet wet by doing that. Everybody got to start somewhere, but I don't want you guys starting out at low prices. I don't want you guys starting at low prices. I think, I don't care what city or state that you're in, you can start off at anywhere from $75 to $100 an hour detailing. There's a demographic in that area that can afford it and pay it. See, the thing is that a lot of you guys are afraid, and what you do is you try to make up for it in quantity by charging a low price and just overwork yourself. But trust me, you won't get far doing that. You won't get far. And the thing is that everybody will be calling you up, and they be like, "Oh, this guy only charges 20, and he does a good job. He's stupid, but he does a good job." Come on, they'll be calling you twice a week to come do their car. Twice a week. Exactly. Exactly. And it's out there. It's out there because I have, and my prices are not that high. My prices are not that high. But they're okay. Um, Let me see. Oh, again, if we got any new people in the building, if y'all not a member of the New Wave, go ahead and join it right now. It's a Facebook group. It's called New Wave by ANA. It's going to be that logo that you see above us now on the screen, that Blue Wave logo. It's New Wave by ANA. Go to Facebook and search New Wave by ANA, and you will see it there. You will see that logo with the ANA logo in the middle of it. Just request to join, and you're in there. But I'm trying to pull up my prices right now, and I'm looking at, okay, my highest price is an ultimate detail, which is $375. So I'm about to come up with another package, which will be higher than the ultimate detail. This month I was able to book 3 of those details. I only booked 1 last year. I get a lot of full details, but I only booked 1 ultimate detail last year for the first time. And this year I've done 3. So that's awesome. And the thing is that if you don't have the package, if you don't offer the package, you will never get the money that you want. You will never get the money that you want. You wanna raise your prices at some point and put it out there and just see. Put it out there. A lot of us are afraid, including me. When I raise my prices, there's a little bit of anxiety that's in there. You know, there's a little bit of anxiety when I raise my prices. I'm thinking to myself, but damn, what if, I'm thinking, what if, I'm thinking, what if I lose customers? What if people get on my site and just be like, you too high? But then I think about it, they've been saying I was too high at $40. And I'm 4 times that price now. They've been saying that at $30 and $40. So what, I just have to go ahead and do it. I just say, you know what? I just do it, and I just hit the button, and I just, close the computer, and I just go to bed. And and I still get booked. I still get booked. If you don't want cheap people, don't have cheap prices. And I'm telling you, you can sharpen your detailing sword on soccer moms. They'll give you so much experience. Those cars are trash, like I said. You'll know if your vacuum is a good vacuum. You'll know if the drill brush really works. I'm talking about you need all this stuff when you're doing those cars. Air compressor, all of that. You do one and you don't have that equipment, it'll make you say, okay, it's time for me to buy this. I need to upgrade my equipment. I need this. When one of those cars beat you down, yeah. But I'm actually thinking about putting up a higher package. But my lowest package is $100. My highest package is $375. So I'ma just keep building it slowly, and I like to show you guys my process. I'm not the highest detailer, but I'm not the cheapest either. I like to show you guys through me, my journey. If I make mistakes, I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. I appreciate that reliable K9 training. I appreciate the super chat. You are not your customer. That's because you think that someone won't pay for it. Yeah. I see you, DeJuan Johnson. Angel, I see you. Yeah, man, but like I said, man, these are the people you want to target. Soccer moms is one of them. I talk about, doctors, lawyers, this, that, but we don't give a lot of attention to the soccer moms. And the soccer moms, man, I'm telling you, they keep mobile detailing going. And I know a lot of you guys run into them here and there. They definitely keep mobile detailing going. Yep, just when you think it's slow, you might be slow. Then them soccer moms always hit you up at the right time. Exactly. Exactly. That's what, and they mean business. They not playing around. When they call, they calling to book something. They not playing around. And some of them, man, they wait so long. They let the cars get so bad to the point where, you know, the price is not really going to scare them because sometimes they relieved. Sometimes they're thinking 400 and you say 325 or 300 or 350. They think you're gonna say 400, and then they just give you the 400 anyway. Um, I mean that's what they do. They don't care, man. They want to get that car clean, man. And then especially if they're gonna take a road trip or they're coming back from a road trip, they want to get those cars clean. And I mean, I don't think we talk enough about these soccer moms, man. That's a lot of good detailing money. I'm talking about you're not doing no paint correction. You're probably the biggest thing you'll do is probably clay and wax the vehicle. That's about it. She doesn't care about the engine. If the engine comes in the package, she just picked it because you're gonna do a real good job on the inside. You could skip the engine, she wouldn't even notice because she's not gonna lift up the hood and look to see if you did it. When she gets out, when she comes to inspect the vehicle, she's gonna walk right past the exterior. She's not gonna even look at it. She's gonna look and see that it's clean and the tires got the little tire shine on it. She's gonna see that and she'll be like, okay, that's cool. She's gonna go directly on the inside. She's gonna start looking around. And while she's looking around, the kids are gonna be jumping in the vehicle, dirtying it back up again. And you know what I'm saying? You just gotta love it because the kids are gonna keep you in business. They're gonna keep you in business because they're going to destroy those cars. Yep. But real quick in the comment section, y'all guys give me y'all prices for a full detail on a Honda Odyssey. Real quick, throw your prices out there. Throw your prices out there. And the name of your detailing business, your prices, and the city and state that you live in. If y'all don't mind doing that for me. That's all we got. One person from Boston, Mass. That's all we got. One person, Boston, Mass. $300. DC Auto Detailing. Ain't none of y'all out there doing soccer moms. Yo, we got Routers Detailing coming in with 400 out of Virginia with a full detail on a Honda Odyssey. I see you. Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, 600. Or was that 650? Let me look at that. $650. I see you. We got routers. Yeah, here in Richmond. The kids and pets will keep the money flowing. I forgot to talk about the pets. They got a pet. With all them kids, they got at least one dog that's gonna be, oh man. Man, good looking out. The kids and pets will keep the money flowing. Exactly. $150, Greenville, South Carolina. Callis Auto Detailing, Oakland, Maryland. I charge by the hour. Now $25 an hour for cars and $30 for SUVs, vans. Extra fee if it's dirty dog hair. $290, Hampton, Virginia. I see you. Come on, I know we got some more people out there. We got We Cut Professional Services, 650 Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. I think he's the highest right now. And yo, this ain't no competition, you know. Give us real prices. This is gonna help somebody. Jacob Johnson, 320, Garner, North Carolina. Hellacious Detail just started last summer. Big facts. Yeah. That's all we got. We ain't got nobody else. So you telling me these the only guys out here getting money? We ain't got nobody else getting money out here? So we got Beaver Falls. What was the name of the company again? We Cut. Now let me ask y'all this. We Cut Professional Services, full detail, $650. Now look, check this out. Now, with all these business names, what about our lowest prices? Okay, I just got compared to guys around me and figured what I thought I was worth. It just went from there. Okay, I see you, Rounders. We'll get to that. But all you guys right now, y'all put y'all name and y'all business name out there. How many of y'all can be found? How many of you guys can be found right now if a customer is looking for you? They don't know anybody. They just came to your town. They don't know anybody. Can you be found? And I'm not talking about Facebook or Instagram. Can you be found? Answer that question. All you guys who put your prices and the name and where you're at, can you be found? Okay, Jeremy Lewis, what's the name of your business? See, yeah, they're not gonna know your name. They're gonna type in, mobile detailing, or mobile detailing near me. Would you pop up? If they type in mobile detailing near me, will your name pop up? All right, I see y'all. I see you. Y'all been listening. Gleam Mobile Detailing. Where you located? I just looked you up. You pretty close. Where you located? Great. Some of y'all got websites. That's great. Oh, you in the Memphis area? Okay. All right. So you right next. You right next door to me then. All right. What's your guys' lowest package? What's your lowest price? Go ahead and put that out there. What's your lowest price? $120. What do you offer for that price? 75. 65 for wash vacuum for a coupe. 140 maintenance detail. I see you, Callus Auto Detailer. Maintenance wash, interior vacuum wipe down, 60. 85 wash and wax. 80 exterior only. Wash and wax. Got starting tech with the $80 exterior detail. Oh, you bought some soap from me? Oh, I cannot say that your first name. What's that? Tamanal? Tamanal Bolton? I hope I said that right. You bought some soap from me? And y'all don't forget, I do have products on my website. Uh, Purchase some. It's some good stuff. Y'all should buy it. It's great stuff. I've been using it for years. Works great. A little goes a long way. Most of my products are heavily concentrated. Goes a long way. Just did a 300 interior paint correction. Interior / paint correction on a single cab Tacoma. 300 for 6 hours. What do you think of my price, A&A? I mean, it's good, man. I don't really think anybody's prices are bad. I don't really think any prices are bad, but you should charge what you want to charge. But I feel that you should be getting at least $75 to $100 an hour, at least minimum. You should. If it's taking you longer to do details, purchase you some chemicals and and some equipment that'll make you faster. Now, don't get me wrong, Starting Tech. 300 for 6 hours, that should come out to $50 an hour. But 300 for 6 hours is good because a lot of people don't make that. But when we're business owners, we have to stop comparing ourselves to people who work 9 to 5. We're supposed to make more money than them. We're not supposed to compare ourselves to them. So I used to do that a lot, and my prices stayed low because I would compare myself to my salary that I was making when I was working. And I would be like, okay, I'm good. If I can make that or more, a little bit more, I'm good. And not really knowing the market and not really charging what the market is demanding. I mean, what the market charges. But me personally, I just think that all the stuff that we go through, like I redid my whole setup I redid my whole setup on my van. And I had my tank. I had my plumbing, like my bulkhead and my bulkhead valve and I had a ball valve and all that coming out my water tank, and I had it turned, and my lawnmower was like right at it. So if I forgot to put my lawnmower in gear or strap it down, if I had to suddenly stop, or if I was going up, going down the hill or something, and I didn't have that lawnmower gear strapped down, it ran into that tank and it would destroy all my plumbing, and I would have to keep redoing it. And I got so tired of it that I had to figure out another way. I said I have to turn my tank this way. And when I turned my tank with the bulkhead facing towards the side doors, I couldn't fit my lawnmower in, but I never thought to corner my lawnmower. I cornered my lawnmower and everything fit. I was so excited. But I had to get a new bulkhead. I had to get all new plumbing and everything because it broke from the bulkhead, the adapter that I was going to, break my plumbing down to, to be able to go to a hose to my pressure washer. It broke it all the way up until the thread, and I could not get that rest of it out of I couldn't get the rest of that out of the thread. So I had to buy a new bulkhead, and it was hard for me to find it. I went to like 3 or 4 different stores. It took me all day just to get the plumbing. Once I found the bulkhead, I'm driving back and forth from Lowe's to Home Depot to hardware stores to Tractor Supply to all these different type of stores, just trying to find this, find all my couplings and fittings and elbows and ball valves and all that. And I finally was able to get it put together. I got it put together, and I was just thinking to myself, like, man, like, this is a lot of work. It's a lot that goes into this. And I'm not talking about the detail. The detailing is hard enough. Like, doing the detail is hard enough. But the things that go outside of detailing, like making sure your van is ready, filling up your water tanks, filling up all your chemicals, washing your towels, making sure everything is gassed up. One wrong thing can throw your whole day off. You forget to stop at the gas station. You got a full tank of gas in your car, but you don't have any gas in your gas cans, or you don't have any gas in your generators, and you go to the appointment and realize you forgot to stop at the gas station, or you fell asleep and didn't wash your towels. Like, it's a lot of stuff that go into this. So, and just like today, I had to go and replace my generator. The knob broke off of it, so I had to go back and replace my generator, repay for the warranty, get the generator home, put oil in it, put gas in it. My drill went out. I had to buy a new drill. And all the money, I only had one job today. I made like $315. That was the only job I had today. And I spent over half of it, having to buy stuff again. So, but the drill, I only had to pay $70 to get the new generator, but the drill cost me like $100. But the drill that I had before that, I had it since 2017. I had it for a very long time, so I got my money's worth. But all I'm saying is, guys, you should be getting paid. You should be getting your money. Yeah, but here's the thing, Starting Tech. Don't compare yourself to me. I tell y'all, see, the thing is, I tell y'all that story. That story is nothing to brag about. I tell y'all that story because I want y'all to see the mistakes that I made. Coming in the game charging $20 was a mistake. If you had $50, that's fine. It's okay. But you should be in the very near future trying to change that price. We should be making at least $75 to $100 an hour. I don't care where you are in the United States. You should be making $75 to $100 an hour. Don't compare yourself to someone and say, I'm okay. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself, you don't want to limit yourself like that. You want to charge what you want to make, and that's fine. If $50 is okay with you, that's fine. If you feel that you should make more, you should go out there and make as much as you can. Now, if your details are taking you a little longer, if you feel like it's taking longer, you might want to look at, because $300 could be a good price. It's just probably taking you longer by the way that you detail. So you want to just do a little research on yourself. Like what I do is, I'm always looking for ways to get faster, because and sometimes it's the equipment. I remember I couldn't plug up everything at one time. Like I couldn't plug up my vacuum, I couldn't plug up my steamer and my air compressor all at the same time. So when you find a way to do that, then you can work faster. Because I would have to wipe everything down, and then so when I'm wiping everything down, I'm using my air gun, which means I can't have the steamer running or the vacuum running. So I can only wipe everything down. So once I wipe everything down, then I gotta grab my steamer and then steam everything. Then once I steam everything, then I vacuum. But if I've had all those things running at one time, I can wipe this area. I can wipe an area down, steam it, and vacuum. Go to the next area, do the same thing, and get done a whole lot faster. So because you're charging $300, you may be charging correctly. It's just probably taking you longer to do the detail. So that's what you want to focus on. I was so shocked today. The way I have my setup, it's not all perfect. Like I check out your videos, Routers. You got perfect detail setup. I mean, it looks so efficient. My setup looks nothing like his, but it looks good. It's okay for me. But I, change some things around and I can get in and out my van a whole lot faster. I can get to stuff a whole lot faster. And today I use my setup the way it is now for the first time today. And it took me 5 minutes to set up. And it took me 5 minutes to put everything away. That's major. That's major. That's major. So yeah, I got that rigid. They on sale for 79. I have that. That's the rigid drill that I've had. That same one that's for 79, but they was out of stock at my Home Depot. But I've had that same drill for years. So I had to go with a DeWalt. But again, guys, you wanna make top dollar, man, because we deserve it. And I don't care what nobody says. We deserve that. We deserve that. All right, well, I'm gonna stay on here for just a little bit longer. Uh, if y'all have any questions, super chat your questions. If y'all want to donate to the channel, I'm taking donations so I can make better quality videos. I can give y'all better lives, get better equipment, and well, we just gonna do this thing up. I got a whole lot of information to give. Again, if y'all got any questions y'all want to super chat, go ahead and super chat me now. I'm gonna stay on for about 10, maybe 15 more minutes. If not, I'm gonna get off of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, I'm gonna stay on here for a little while. So if y'all got anything for me, let me know now. All right, y'all got to super chat your questions, and I want real questions. Y'all got to super chat your questions. Appreciate you, DeJuan Jones. What's your question? What's your question? Appreciate the super chat, DeJuan Jones. Appreciate you. What's your question, my man? I have 2 cards to do tomorrow. That's a good question, Insane Hero. You got to super catch it. You got to super chat your question. No questions, just supporting as always. Man, I appreciate that, man. And let me tell you guys too, man. Like I was saying yesterday, I'm gonna tell you guys like this is the world that we live in. Um, you got to bring something to the table. There's a lot of people that can do stuff for you, but that person that's doing something for you, you always got to ask yourself, what can you do for that person? Um, I mean, it's not all about the money. You could, a lot of the things that like Router, you see how Router brings something to the table. He brings value everywhere he goes. I've seen him working with Miranda. He builds setups. He builds setups for other detailers. I mean, he brings value. Um, the thing is that when you want something and you need something, especially information, you should be willing to pay for it. Like I tell you guys all the time, I know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm not the best detailer, but I'm very profitable. I'm not the best by no means. It's some of you guys that can detail me under the water. But one thing I can do is I can get customers and I can impress my customers. And so if you need like any consulting from me or if you need anything from me, you can hit me up. You can hit me up through YouTube. You can hit me up through Instagram or my DMs and anything. You can email me, and you can do that. But it's gonna cost you. Like, and when I say donate to the super chat, when you super chat, you can donate whatever you want. I'm not even asking for a certain price. You can donate whatever you want. It could be $1, it could be $2. If you want to ask me a question that's gonna help you, you can donate to the cause. That's what I'm saying. And trust me, that question that Insane Hero just asked me, yo, I got a good answer for that one. A great answer for that one. This man got me started. He deserved much more. Y'all getting gems for real. Been watching since the police blogs. Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I've been doing this a while. Like, and y'all gotta understand. When I started doing YouTube, I was already doing this for maybe about 4 or 5 years. I think I started making YouTube videos 2016, I think, or 2015, if I'm not mistaken, when I started doing YouTube videos. So I had already been doing it for about at least 3 or 4 years. Um, and I mean the experience that I got. Now I was always a people person, and I knew how to talk to people, and I knew how to persuade people to see things my way. But I didn't know anything about the business, about detailing business. But I had been washing cars since I was 9 years old, and the whole time, like I said, I was just getting better and better and better. And so I'm 42 now. I'm 42. So if you do the math, a little over 30 years. Yeah, a little over 30 years I've been washing cars. And now I haven't been in business for 30 years, but I've been washing cars for 30 years. And I've been in business for almost 10 years. So now my skill level has, went up drastically because I'm doing more cars a day. When I was a little kid, I was just doing like my mom and dad cars or whatever. That was it. I mean, we always had like 2 cars. My mom had a car, my dad had a car, and I would keep them clean. So I got better over time, but didn't have any experience in the business side. And I went to school and got my MBA. I didn't get my MBA for detailing. I got my MBA because it was free because I used my VA. Well, actually, I used my GI Bill because I was in the military. I used my GI Bill. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I said, let me go get my master's in business since I'm going to be doing business. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And over time, I started using what I learned um, from school into my business, and then I just kind of paid attention to certain trends and certain things that was happening, and I was just like, I need to make videos and put this stuff out, and here we are. So again, I have a lot of information. You know, those $20 days, I detailed a lot of cars. A lot of cars didn't make didn't make no money. Didn't make no money. I'm talking about $20 a car, 25 a car, and I'm talking about $100. I mean, work all day, come home with $120, $130, $150, and worked all day. And when I tell you, I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot. And it's only gonna take you a couple of times to do a nasty, nasty vehicle to tell yourself, yo, I need to charge more. Okay, I see you, DRD. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But again, like when it comes to the chemicals, uh, I would like all y'all to buy chemicals for me, but I know that's not gonna happen. But if you do buy chemicals, you guys need to start buying and I'm talking about you guys that are full time, full fledged, going in every day. I hate when I used to have to re up and I see a dent in my pocket. I buy the minimum I buy is 15. 15 gallons is the minimum I buy of anything. I gotta get 15 gallons of whatever I'm buying. I gotta have it. I gotta have 15 gallons because I don't want to go back to the store anytime soon. I don't want to have to buy anything anytime soon. But like I say, when it comes to the products, buy in bulk. Buy in bulk. Okay, I see you, man. I appreciate you, DRD. I appreciate you. But again, I want you guys to, I want you guys to think about that. Like, if we're gonna be out here, if we're gonna be some, uh, if you're gonna be in business, if you're gonna do this, you want to order in bulk. Trust me. Trust me. I'm talking about the chemicals that I got. It's gonna last me at least minimum of 6 to 8 months, if not longer. Uh, I haven't bought chemicals since September. I hadn't bought Tide Shine, soap, APC, bug and tar, acid since September, and I still got a lot left. I'm selling it and using it, and I still got a lot left. So uh, you guys want to take that in consideration because it's all about it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be bigger than detailing. I see you, routers. It's gonna be about detailing. It's gonna be bigger than detailing. You guys, you need to understand that it's going to be bigger than detailing. Detailing is gonna be the least thing that you're worried about. You remember when you did your first detail and you sitting up and you can't sleep the night before because you got to do a paint correction or this guy got this filthy interior and all you thinking about is how am I gonna get this interior looking good? Like, I hope this extractor work. Do I need to use a drill brush? Do I need to get a hot water extractor? Like, how I'm gonna get these stains out? You sitting back, man. You can't sleep. You're thinking about it, and then you're gonna do so many cars that's gonna be the last thing on your mind. What you're gonna be thinking about is my bottom line. Like, how much money am I gonna make? Like, how much money I'm gonna make? Like, how much money am I gonna spend today? Like, that's what you're gonna be thinking about. No, I buy it. Like what I do is I use it all up, and when I'm running out, I buy 55-gallon drums. Like I buy 55-gallon drums of soap. The only thing that I might get in 15 gallons is tire shine because tire shine is so goddamn high. That's the only thing that I'll get like in 15 gallons or maybe 30 gallons. But you could end up paying $1,000 for like or $700 for 55 gallons of tire shine. Easy. Like that tire shine, I don't know what it is, especially if you get silicone. It's high. It's super high. But I still like to have at least 15 gallons. I don't even do the 5 gallons. Like if I do 5 gallons, I get 3 5 gallons. I got to get 15 gallons. Like I'm not going. I don't want to. I want to see my money. I spend it and I want to make my money. I want to see it. I hate working, and then the last day when I'm running out my last piece, run out of everything, I got to go buy everything, and it's like it just took all my money. I hate that. Right. You anxious as hell. You sitting back and you just wondering, man, and then usually it goes good because you're over prepared and it goes good. But trust me, as time go on and you got a lot of experience and you're doing a lot of cars, trust me, detailing will be the last thing on your mind. It'll be like, trust me, the past 6 months, all I've been thinking about is my setup. That's all I've been thinking about. I just need my setup to where I can get in and out. And then out and back in. And I'm done. That's all I've been worrying about for like the last 6 months. How can I make this better? How can I be more efficient? How can I be faster? Because I'm like, yo, if I can get these details done faster, I can raise my price and do one more car than I usually do. That'll make the world of difference. I mean, just imagine. For the same price that you was for the same thing you was doing at $50, you could do the same thing at $150, the same package. Somebody somewhere will pay $50 and then somebody will pay $150 for that same package. Like that's where my mind is right now. That's where my mind is right now. So I'm not really I don't really care about chemicals. I really don't care about products. The only reason I care about chemicals and products is because it helps me get my job done faster. That's the only reason I care about it. Like I don't care about name brands. I don't care about any of that. And it's cool. There are good brands out there, and I get it. But those guys are not going to give you, and I'm talking about you guys who do YouTube videos. Like I see videos where people are just talking about turtle wax and this. I mean, those guys, they show love a little bit, but I don't see any sponsorships. Like, I mean, you got someone, like if you got someone like a Dallas Paint Correction or a Wilson Auto Detailing or somebody who has like way more subscribers than I do, says, yo, this is the best product right here. You know how many people are going to buy that product? And I wonder, do those people get any money from that? Because I've dealt with Turtle Wax. I've dealt with Super Clean. I've dealt with other companies. And all they want to do is give you free product. And I'm like, man, no. You got to understand, if I put a video out there, I'm not saying my video get a lot of views, but the majority of my videos get at least 1,000 views. But those videos are going to stay on your YouTube page for years. And people are going to watch it and go buy it based off your reviews and what you say. And I just think it's a bad deal. I think that these companies should really sponsor us and pay us for giving them reviews, especially if it's something like, especially if we not necessarily pay us for reviews, but pay us if we like the product and we use it in our videos and we say it's a good product and we use it, because we influence the detailing culture. Like people like me, Routers, Miranda, Wilson Auto Detailing, Dallas Paint Correction, all these people, they influence the culture, the detailing culture. So these people, if these people say, yo, this is a good product, and they got trust in the YouTuber that they're watching, they're gonna go buy it. And you got to think about it. These people getting thousands and thousands, some of them millions, hundreds of thousands of views. I mean, at least 100 to 200, 300 people off the channel is going to go buy it or order it on Amazon based on what the YouTuber is saying. And I'm just saying, why can't the YouTuber get paid for that? So that's why I'm not really big into products, because at the end of the day, a lot of them are the same, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, they're all about the same. Right. I did that video maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And after I did that video, Super Clean actually contacted me. Like the day I put that video out, they contacted me. Uh, and one of the reasons I put that out is because it's a good. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good product. It's good, but they're not gonna give you. They're not gonna send you. And the only thing it's gonna do is send you free product. They sent me a T-shirt, a hat. That's it. I mean, come on. You know how many people? I wonder how many views that video has now. And I wonder how many people went and bought Super Clean after watching that video. And so that's why I don't make those videos anymore. I don't make those videos anymore. Those type of videos. Let me see. See how many views that video got. Yeah, it only has, well, I did the video twice. I did 2 videos on Super Clean. So the first one did 5.7K views. The other one did like 2.4K views. So I'm just saying, out of that, at least 100 people, at least, and I'm just using a small number, at least 100 people went and bought Super Clean after that. I know they did. Now, don't get me wrong. People was buying it before I even did it. Super Clean been around. People been knowing about Super Clean. But there's a lot of people that did not know about Super Clean. And because I put that out, and then when that lady saw the video, she called me. She either called me or she emailed me. I think she emailed me. She emailed me, and, you know, next couple of days, I had a package at my door. I mean, it's all good, but I mean, they show a little love, but come on, they making a killing off that. And then a lot of those people, they had, like, Super Clean may have a YouTube channel, but it don't really, a lot of those channels don't really do well. Like if you go look up Turtle Wax YouTube channel, they got a lot of subscribers, but you would think they would have 1 million subscribers. They don't. So a lot of them get subscribers from YouTubers like us that show their product in our videos, and then, you know, you can't buy from us. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna search for, you know, Turtle Wax on Amazon, or try to go to a Turtle Wax website, or stumble up on their YouTube. Then you go subscribe, and then there you go. So man, that's why I'm not on there. Like, I just go get off-brand chemicals that have no name, that are highly concentrated, and I just use that, and it works just fine. I mean, it works better than anything I've ever used. I'm just letting you know. But I'm out, man. I've been on here for too long. I be trying to stay on here at least an hour, but man, I'm almost at 2 hours, man. But man, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the super chats. To K9, I forgot the other guy's name, K9 and Dewan Jones. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you guys showing the love. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Also, shout out to the New Wave. If you're not a member of the New Wave, go ahead and join right now. The logo is on the screen right now. New Wave by A&A. Just type in New Wave, and you will see. Um, just type in New Wave and by A&A, and you will see that same logo that you see on the screen here. Also with the classic A&A logo that you see on my chest right now. Uh, just request to join. I accept everybody, and we got a lot of people over there with a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge. So don't hesitate to join. I'm out, man. I catch y'all later. Shouts out to the New Wave. Peace.